Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tips and Gist YouTube. If today is your first time, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Wherever you stream it from, whether Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, I greet you. Today, we are coming to discuss how you can edit your photo to meet the American standard. It is a requirement for the DV program, and that is question number 7. You have to upload American standard photograph. People ask a lot of questions that can you take with your mobile phone, or you have to go to a professional photographer to take the photo. Well, it depends on you. There are a lot of mobile phones that you can take the photo with. But after this discussion, you are going to really decide what to do, because it's not about only the camera quality, but it is about the setup, the setting, wherever you're going to take the photo, the background, lighting system, and a whole lot of instructions. So please, let us pay attention, learn how to take the photo correctly, and also learn how to edit it to meet the American standard. If you don't take the picture correctly and you edit to American standard, you still be disqualified, because there are a lot of rules and regulations pertaining to this picture editing and even you taking the photo. All right. This is the American portal, travel.state.gov, travel.state.gov. And on the portal, we have the photo tool that is used to crop your picture to meet American standard. But before you use the photo tool, you are supposed to read the instructions, how you take the picture. So the first instruction is, from November 1st, 2016, eyeglasses will no longer be allowed in new visa photos. So sunglasses, eyeglasses, you are not supposed to wear it to take your picture. Those in glasses, taking the picture for just a minute wouldn't do anything. So please take off every glasses before you take the photo. All right. Before that, even before that, let us look at this. Shadow and lightening. Shadow and lightening. Now, with shadow and lighting, look at this. Look at this man over there. This is the correct one. So if you're going to take a photo, either yourself or going to the photographer's shop, make sure that there is enough lighting. There is enough lighting. So there are some examples here. You can see this man is correct. This lady is correct. This gentleman over here is wrong because there's a shadow. This gentleman is also wrong because there is a dark background. And this one is also wrong because there is a blue lighting. They want a white, bright lighting system. So these two are correct. The rest are wrong. So if you are going to take your picture, please make sure that you go according to this standard. Well, another example is size and position. How do you position your head? The head should be, your photo should be 2 inches by 2 inches with the head centered. So your head should be in the middle. It should be centered. And size 1 inch and 1.4 inches. So the head size should be 1 inch and 1.4 inches. So between 1 inch to 1.4 inches, that is 25 and 35 millimeters. Now the photo itself should be 51 millimeters by 51. So if your head is covering 25 to 35, that means your head should cover at least half or more than half of the entire picture. That is what they are saying over there. So if the size of the entire picture is 51 or 2 inches, and they said your head should cover either 1 to 1.4 inch, your head alone, the head alone should be 1 to 1.4 inches, then you have to take note. So a typical example is this one. This is correct. This is wrong. Now, if you look at this gentleman over here and this lady over here, they all have a good background. Lighting system, everything is correct. But you can see that their head too is centered. Correct. But you can see that the head of this lady is covering just a small portion of the entire photograph. But this gentleman, the head is covering at least half of the photograph. Okay, the head is covering at least half of the photograph. If you look at this gentleman over there, it is wrong because the head is covering all the entire photograph. It is covering more than the 1.4 inch or more than the 35 millimeters. So this is also wrong. If you look at this lady over here, it is also wrong because the head is not centered. She was supposed to stand in the middle of the photograph or the camera. All right. So she is not centered. And so it is wrong. And if you look at this one too, it is wrong because part of the head is cropped off. She was not positioned properly. And so that is another mistake that you have to notice. Those on YouTube, I will not be able to read comments now. I'll get back to you guys later because I am late today. I have to be fast. Now, let us go to resolution. When I finish, if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment sections. Okay, but let us pay attention. I want this video to be brief so that if you're going to take the picture, you can just come, listen, and just pick up some points over some points. Most of these things is technical issues. Your photographers are supposed to be aware. But when you go and they're not doing the right thing, you can just direct them that, oh, photo, do it this way for me. Let us go to resolution, print size, and quality. Now, the accepted one, the photo should be sharp without any visible pixels or printer dots. The picture is printed on glossy and matte quality paper. Now, this is for during the visa application. Now, you know, when you going for American interview, any immigrant visa, you need a photograph. And the photograph is the same size that you use for the American lottery. So this is in terms of printing. When you are printing for your interview, that is what they are saying. But today we don't need that because we will not be printing ours. All right. Let us go to digital changes. Unacceptable. The background is cropped using a photo retouching tool, changing the outline of the face, head, and neck. It is unacceptable. So if the background is cropped, a lot of people take their pictures in front of a green background. Then they will use Photoshop or any photo tool to edit the background to a white background because America is saying you need a white background. But they are saying that if you do it that way, it is wrong. You shouldn't use any photo tool to retouch it. Retouching is you editing. So don't retouch it. So unacceptable is a background that is cropped using a photo retouching tool or changing the outline of the head. So you see that those who used to do wedding, how do we call it? Is it wedding? No. Funeral posters. They used to crop the person into onto a background. So you can easily see that the head will not be how do we call it? Sharp. There will be a kind of, they call it, is it cropping tool or something? They call it something on Photoshop. They call it, it has a name. I don't know how to describe it for you guys to understand. But this will be a technical issue. Your photographer should be responsible to do the right thing for you. They are supposed to take it in front of a white background so that they don't do any cropping or whatever they call it in the photo tool. Is it retouching or whatever? Yes, using the Photoshop. They have a way of doing that. Please, it is wrong. For American lottery, tell them that it is wrong. If you go and it is a green background that they are using, tell them that no. They'll tell you, oh, what? You don't know anything after that. I will change it to a white background. That is what I used to do it for a lot of people. You will be disqualified because this is American, how do we call it? System that we are reading from. We are reading from the travel.state.gov. This is the American government website where we apply for the visa. Okay, so you can see travel.state.gov. You can see visas over the US visas. And under it is the photo examples for your visas, for the DV lottery and other stuff. So please, go according to what American government is saying, not according to what your photographer is saying. So photo tip, if this is wrong, what should we do? Photo tip, we should take your photo in front of a white or off-white background. So it can be off-white or a white background. I know a lot of photographers do not have the off-white background, but they are having the white background. Off-white is just like closer to ash color. Ash color, a bit closer to ash color, that is off-white. So if it is a bit closer to ash, it is fine. If it is off-white, it's fine. or pure white is fine. Okay, so it is either a white background or off-white. Please, if you're on TikTok, I will encourage you to join us either on Facebook or on YouTube to look at the examples, because the American government has taken pictures of some people and posted it on the platform for us to see the wrong and the correct ones. So if you are listening to me, this is abstract. I don't know what you pick from what I'm saying. You have to look at the wrong ones and the correct ones on the screen. All right, thank you very much. The name is Tips and Gist on YouTube. So if you look at this man, it is wrong because you can easily see that the head has been shaped. That means he took it from a green background or something and they just cropped him onto this. So it is wrong. I don't know if you guys can see from your mobile phone. I'm trying to squeeze it for you guys to see. Let me try and squeeze it if you guys can see. Yes, you can see that his head has been cropped, right? It has been retouched. That is wrong. If you look at this lady, the background is off-white though. You see, this is off-white. This is pure white. The background is off-white, but you can see that it is not retouched, so it is correct. This man here, it is also retouched, and you can see that the head has been, how do we call it, compressed to I don't know the right word to use, but you can see that the head has been compressed, so it is wrong. If you look at this lady, there is an editing. There is a red eye. The eye has been edited to a red color. That is wrong. That is a retouch. And if you look at this woman here, that is also color editing, right? Grading. It is also wrong. It is also wrong. So please note that. Another one, let us go to pose and expression. How do you pose? Now, it should be a neutral, so acceptable. The customer is directly facing the camera with a neutral expression. Don't laugh. Don't frown. Don't smile. Neutral. Okay, you can smile, but don't expose your teeth. All right. So a neutral expression, facial expression. Eyes should be clearly visible. Don't close your eyes. Some of you guys, when you're taking picture, because of the flashlight, you blink. Please, your eyes should be visible. Don't blink. So if you look at the examples here, this lady is correct because she is just facing neutral to the camera with the eyes opened. This man is wrong because he is not looking straight into the camera. He is looking a bit down. If you look at it properly, he's not looking into the camera lens. He's looking downwards. Even though he's facing the camera, he's looking downwards. His eyes is not looking directly into the camera lens. That is wrong. If you look at this lady over here, she is smiling or laughing, and that makes it wrong. Even though the eyes is visible, she's looking into the camera, everything, but she's smiling. So this is not a neutral facial expression, and that is wrong. If you look at this gentleman, he is not facing the camera. Even though his eyes is facing directly to the camera, his body posture is not facing to the camera. And so the eyes is facing all right. He has a neutral face, but his posture is wrong over here. If you look at this woman, it is the opposite of this gentleman. His body posture is facing the camera, but her eyes is not facing, and she's also smiling, and that is wrong. If you look at this lady, she possessed everything except that she closed her eye. Probably she blinked, and therefore it is wrong. So the accepted one is you looking straight into the camera lens with your eyes visible, opened, and also you giving a neutral facial expression. Don't smile, don't laugh, and don't frown. That is your posture. That is your posture. All right. Now, attire. Some people are asking, what should I wear? You can just wear any casual wear. If you want to be how do we call it? Formal, you can just put on a suit. But why are you putting on a suit? Just wear any casual wear. A t-shirt is fine. You know it is a white background, so don't wear a white t-shirt. Don't wear a white t-shirt, okay? Now, Muslims can put on this. Is it hijab or whatever, right? Hijab, is it a veil? Hijab, I don't know how you call it. If you're a Muslim, you can cover. It is only Muslims in this position that you can cover your ears. The rest, whether it is wig, weave on, cornrow, whatever, don't let it cover your ears. Let your ears expose, except you are using this hijab. If you are using hijab, then you can cover your ears and it will be accepted. It will be accepted. Apart from that, if it is a mesh, wig, weave on, whatever, make sure that it doesn't cover your ears. All right. So acceptable, the customer's full face is visible with no shadow or clothing blocking the face. So if your hair blocks your ear, if your hair is covering your ear, it means that there is a blockage and therefore you will be disqualified. Photo tip: you may not wear hat. Don't wear hat or head coverings except for religious or medical purposes. That is why I said only Muslims, religious purposes. If you are a Christian and you want to cover, that is fine. But how do you justify that? And you have to know that during the entrance stage, they don't really care about your religion. But when you are filling the DS260 form, they used to ask that. All right. Now, look at the examples that they give. 2 of them is right. The rest are wrong. Now, let's discuss. If you look at this lady, a Muslim lady, she has the hijab, all right, looking straight into the camera. Posture, everything is correct with a neutral face. And so it is correct. There's nothing blocking except she covering the ear, but because of religious purposes, it is allowed. If you look at this lady, she's also in this, is it mesh or weave on or wig? I don't know. She has her ears opened. All right. She has her ears showing. If you take a critical look, you can see her ears showing because the hair, she tied her hair. So the ears will definitely show. She's also looking straight into the camera with a neutral face. That is correct. If you look at this lady, she has her hair covering the ear. She didn't tie her hair. So it is covering the ear. And she has sunglasses on top of the hair. That is also blocking. We don't need that. You have to take it off. So it is wrong. If you look at this lady, she's also a Muslim lady with the hijab, like the first one. But look at how she did her face. The hijab is covering part of her eyes, and that is blocking her eyes. It is only the ear that you can block. You shouldn't block your eye. So that is also wrong. If you look at this gentleman, sunglasses blocking the eye. Wearing a sunglasses will block your eye, and that will make it wrong. If you look at this lady over here, winter time abroad, we used to wear this kind of neck coverings to cover our neck because of the cold. So you can see that she's having the neck covering, and that is blocking part of her face, and that is the chin. So it is covering the chin, and it is part of the face. So therefore, it is wrong. If you look at this gentleman over here, he's wearing a cap, just like tips and just always wear a cap, and that is wrong because it is covering the hair. The hair is not showing, and the cap is not for religious purposes, and it is wrong. If you look at this lovely lady over there, her hairdo is covering part of the eye and the ear. So the left side of the eye and the ear, she's facing us, so it's at the left side. No, at the right side rather, she's facing us. So the right side of the eye and the ear is covered, and that will make it wrong. That will make it wrong. All right. I hope you guys are following. The picture, how the composition and everything is very, very important. This morning after the lesson, everybody should go and take your picture. After this one, we are coming to do how to edit the picture as well. That is why I am going fast. All right. Background. Now, we already discussed that it should be white background, off-white, without shadow. It's plain, without texture, object, or lines. This is where people ask me, can I take with my mobile phone? Yes, you can take with your mobile phone if you are using a good mobile phone with a high-quality camera. Now, the question is, what about your background? Do you have a professional background? Are you going to stand in front of your wall? Is your wall white enough? Is it free from texture? Is it free from dotted lines? All right. So if you look at this woman over there, it is correct because white background. If you look at this gentleman over there, it is a white background, but you can clearly see that there are some crumbs. And to man somebody said, right? The cloth was not straightened enough. This is not a professional background Photoshop or photo studio. So they use a cloth, and the cloth has some crumbs, amwamwa. Okay, so therefore it is giving a texture at the background. Even though it is white, it is giving a texture, and that is making it wrong. This gentleman took his in front of a blue background, and that is wrong. This lady took hers in front of a window, and that is wrong. It should be a white background. This gentleman took his in front of off-white background, and that is correct. And this gentleman took his also in front of white background. He has a neck problem, and so being supported, and that is also correct. And that is correct. So please look at this properly and do the writing. Now, the last one to discuss about your appearance is children, how to take photos of children. Now, everybody is required to take a photo. If you are including your spouse and your children, you have to take photos of your spouse and your children. If you cannot take their photos, don't add them to your application because you cannot submit it. Anybody you include, you need to upload. And the secret is, if your picture is correct, the editing is correct, everything, and your wife or your spouse picture is wrong, it will disqualify you, the applicant. And it is going to affect all of you, because once you are disqualified, it means everybody is disqualified. If your picture is correct, your wife is correct, but your son or your child picture is wrong, it will disqualify you, the applicant. So every picture that you upload as part of your application, make sure that all the pictures are meeting the standard. If you believe that your pictures cannot meet the standard, don't include them. Do not include them if you believe that that picture will not meet a standard. It is best you do it yourself, do it alone, go to US and find a way of bringing your spouse and your children, rather than adding them with a photograph that is not standard. If you want to add them, then please do the right thing for them. The same way you are carefully going to take your picture, you are carefully going to edit your picture, that is the same way they should carefully take their pictures and also carefully edit their pictures to also meet the standard. So this instructions is not only for the applicant, but for everybody that you add up to your application. All right, now children, we are saying that acceptable, no other person in the photo. So the child should be alone. No person should be in the photo except the child. And the child should face the camera with the eyes open. So if you can put the child, so this one, normally they used to put the child on a bed or on the floor. So you put a white bed sheet on the floor, place the child on the floor, and the photographer would take it looking on the ground. So the photographer would take it this way and not the other way around. All right. So if your child cannot stand, what you have to do is either to get a bed, a mattress or something, put it on the floor, put a white bed sheet, make it straightened, not crampy, free of cramps, put the child on, and if the child is stable, the photographer will time until the child is stable, looking straight into the camera, and will take the picture once, and therefore you get a correct picture for the child. So this one, it is accepted because the infant child are open. Sorry, the infant's eyes are opened, entirely opened. That is why the photo was accepted. All right, now this is accepted because the child is just looking straight into the camera, eyes open, and in front of a white background. This is also accepted. Now this child has, even though he's about crying, but they accepted because children cannot show a neutral face. They are sometimes scared of camera, and so the child is like crying though, but they accepted that one because the child is looking straight into the camera with a white background. This one is wrong because the body composition or posture is not facing in the camera, and so it was rejected. This child was accepted even though the child has frown, right? The child has frown. It was accepted because children cannot show neutral facial expression. This is wrong because the tongue is out. The tongue is not supposed to be out, right? You can close your mouth, cry, or show an anxiety face, but don't pull your tongue. So this child tongue is out, and therefore it was wrong. Now, this is correct. You can even see that the bed sheet is crampy, but they accepted it because of children. They cannot lie down correctly, so they accepted a crampy background for the children. Now, this is wrong. This is also wrong because the lady, the child covered the mat, and that is blocking. You are not supposed to cover their mat. This is also wrong because they took it not in front of a white background, and that is making it wrong. This is also wrong because the child has something in the mouth, so you're supposed to take anything that obstructs the face, right? All right. This is also wrong because number one, the no background, no white background, and number two, the mother covered the child's mouth with her hand, and that is also obstructing the face, and that is making it wrong. So, my people, this is the instructions for how the composition, how you take your picture. Now, let us go straight to the head. How do we call it? Posture, the inches and everything. And therefore, after that, we look at also you editing the photo, the pixels and other stuffs. And before I get there, let me come back on YouTube and read the comment section. Somebody saying no sound. I believe it's from your end because my microphone is correct. Let me read some comments first before we continue. People greeted me this morning because of our time. I was not able to respond. Buafu greeted me. Lawrence is here. Nanekia, a lot. Guys, we cannot do this today. We need to rush. We need to rush. I want questions related to what we were discussing, but it's like everybody is asking questions unrelated to the photograph, and therefore I will not respond to that. All right. Now let us look at the head composition. Head composition. Where is it? All right. So on the screen, we have the photo composition template. Photo composition template. And they're still giving a warning that eyeglasses will no longer be allowed. Now look at this. This is how the photo is supposed to be. Look at from this one, okay, from this side, the end to the end is 2 inches. It's 2 inches by 2 inches. That is the standard. If we're talking in terms of inches, it is 2 inches to 2 inches. If you look at the head covered 1 inch. So from the, how do we call this place? From the top of the head to the chin, it should cover at least 1 inch, 1 inch or to 1.4 inches. So at least 1 inch to 1.4 inches, right? 1 inch to 1.4 inches. So from the head to the chin. You also have to leave at least a little space between the head, the top of the head, and the tip of the photograph. So you can see that from this side to this side. Let me zoom to get a bigger one. All right, I think this is fine. We can see it clearly. Let me go a bit down. Okay. So from this side, why has it changed? Okay, I need this. Yeah. So from this side to this side, it's 2 inches. This side to this side, it's also 2 inches. Now the head, if you are standing, you can see that the shoulders, all the shoulders should show. I know a lot of people, you take the photograph and your shoulders are not showing. And some of you guys, the way you stand, if you crop it, it doesn't show your shoulder. Now, we are talking about how you stand to take the picture, because how you stand to take the picture will determine the outcome of your editing. As for the photo tool, as for the editing apps, they are there. But if you upload your picture, they can crop it and your shoulders will not show. Because some of you guys, you take the picture and one of your shoulder is not even there. So how can the photo tool crop it to bring your shoulder back? So the basis or the genesis of you getting a correct standard is to take a proper photograph before we even talk about using the editing tools to edit it. So look at the head properly. You can see that from the tip of the head to the end of the photograph, there is a small space. You should leave a space. I know a lot of people, they take pictures and the head is just at the tip. Sometimes the head is part of the head is even cropped off. That is wrong. Leave at least a small space over there. Then the actual head should cover at least 1 inch. That is half of the picture. At least half of the picture. It shouldn't cover the entire picture. So it is 1 inch to 1.4 inches. The entire is 2 inches. So 1 inch to 1.4 inches. That is 0.6 should be the rest of your body. Or 1 inch should be the rest of your body. So if your head is covering 1 inch, it means the remaining 1 inch is the rest of your body. If your head is covering 1.4 inches, it means the rest is 0.6 inches. If your head is covering 1.3 inches, it means 0.7 inch is the rest of your body. So it should be between 1 inch to 1.4 inches. That is how the head should cover. And it should also be center. When we say center, that means from this side of the ear to the end of the photograph, and this side of the ear to the end of the photograph should be equal. That means you should be stationed enough. Stationed enough. So, for instance, I am stationed just in the middle of this live stream. You can see the way I am positioned. You can see that from the tip of my head to the end of the video, there is a space. That is exactly, you should leave a space over here. Then if you look at from my chin to the tip of the video, you can see that it is very short. So my head is covering at least half. So if, for instance, from this side to this end is 2 inches, it means my head is covering at least 1 inch or 1.2 inches. And if you look at from this ear to this end, this ear to this end, you can see that it is almost equal, making me centered and not this side or this side. Are you getting me? That is how it's supposed to be. So the position is very, very important so that the photo tool can do the magic for you guys. All right. Now, this is also, so the photo must be 2 inches by 2 inches. The head, the height of the head from the top to the bottom should be 1 inch to 1.3/8. That is 1.4 inches, right? That is 25 millimeters to 35 millimeters. Okay, make sure that the eye height is also between 1 inch. All right, so that is 28. So the eye height from the eye height is also between that from the bottom of the photo. So look at where the eye is. If you look at where the eye is, right, where the eye is coming down, it means that it should also be between 28 to 35 millimeters. That is 1/1 inch / 1/8 inches. So 1.1/8 inches. All right, that is at least 28 millimeters. So if you convert the 2 inches, 2 inches is 55 millimeters. So at least 28 millimeters bottom down if from your eye level. So for instance, if you look at my eye, what they mean is from this side coming down should be at least 28 to 35 millimeters. That means I shouldn't take the picture, come down like this for my eyes to get closer to the bottom. When you measure here, it wouldn't cover that 28 millimeters. Upper one will be more longer than this. So your eye should be on top so that from the eye to the bottom would be at least 28. And make sure that if your eye is being on top, it doesn't also obstruct the space, that the gap that I asked you to leave over here. All right. So this is very, very technical. And that is why a lot of people, you get rejected because the photographers are not on the portal. They are using the normal assumption, what they know. I'm always taking passport photographs. But for DV lottery, because the only thing that they can disqualify a lot of people is duplicate application and the picture. The secondary school and other staffs will come in after you win. That is why I told you guys that a lot of people will win, but because they don't have secondary school, they cannot get a visa. So as for you winning, I know someone who chose primary school. He won because the machine doesn't care. That is why they give those options. If they don't want you to apply as a primary school, they would have cleared that off and start from secondary school. So you winning. The only thing that they've written on the portal to disqualify you is a duplicate application and also the picture. So when you pick the instructions of the photograph, it is written over there that if the entrance picture together with the dependents are wrong, it is disqualifying the entire photograph, the application. And so please, I am very, very careful. If your pictures are wrong, it means whatever we learned yesterday is nothing. because you can learn how to apply for the lottery, but your picture will still be wrong. All right. Now we know the head composition very well and the eye, and we know the background. We know how the attire. We know how to look into the camera, a neutral facial expression. Don't cover your eyes with glasses. Don't wear cap. Don't cover your ears if you're not a Muslim, and a whole lot. We know this. Now the rest is about the way, the format you save the picture, and also the quality of the picture, the resolution. That is what we're coming to discuss now. All right. So photo requirements, how to save the picture, the resolution, the quality, the format, everything. Now, this part has also some kind of additions to it. So the color, it should be in color. So don't go and take a black and white photo. I know a lot of people, you are all going to take a colored picture. So this is not even important to discuss. It should also be taken within the last 6 months. It's very, very important. I jumped at the point number 2 because it's the head inches. I've already discussed that. So the third one, it should be taken in the last 6 months. You know, a lot of people are having old pictures. Example is some want to use the picture that they used for last year, and that is not correct, because you took the picture last year. That is over 12 months, and so it is wrong. Somebody will say, how would they know? They will know if you take a photograph. The date and everything is captured. If you look at the properties using your phone or a laptop, it will show the day you took the picture, even the camera. If it is a Technophone, iPhone, or a camcorder or whatever, it will show the camera that you used. Even if you delete it, you've deleted the information to display, but you have not deleted the computer language, the coding system. Those who know IT know what I'm talking about. So if a hacker want to hack you, they don't use words, they use coding words, right? System words. And so any picture that you have, they can just use a software, a coding system to know. And they are using AI, artificial intelligence, to read your picture. So if you took your picture last year, they can read it and get to know when you took the picture. In fact, if American CID take a photo, they can trace you to even your village. They can even know the location where you took a picture. If an American CID take your picture, they can know the camera, wherever the phone, and even trace to your village and come and arrest you. Don't joke with them. So their system has been programmed with artificial intelligence to know if your picture is more than 6 months. So please take a current photograph. Take a current photograph. All right. It should also be taken in front of a plain or white. I think we've discussed all these. As for all these, taken normally wear, so normal casual wear, so taken in the clothing that you normally wear, normal wear, neutral facial expression, your face should be facing the camera. Uniforms, good. Uniforms should not be worn. This is diversity, irrespective of your religious, irrespective of any community that you join. And so if you are a nurse, don't wear nursing uniform to take the picture. You will be disqualified. I know a lot of nurses, they take their pictures at the workplace. Yes, because of the uniform alone. That is why you are not winning every year. The uniform alone is disqualifying you. Do not wear uniform except religious clothing that is worn every day. So except you are a Roman sister, you know, Reverend sisters, they usually wear that long how do you call it? Is it? I don't know the name, but you see the fathers and the sisters, they are always wearing that thing. Except it's a uniform, religious uniform that you are always wearing. If you are a soldier, a police, a nurse, fire service, don't wear uniform. It should be your normal attire. They don't need to know you are a nurse before they give you the lottery. No. And that is why you select your level of education. but you don't select the discipline. You just select, I have a diploma, I have a degree, I have secondary school. You don't tell them, I have a diploma in nursing. They don't want to know whether you're a nurse, you're a police, or whatever before they give the lottery to you. After you win, that is when they ask you. So please do away with uniform. Cassock, that is the right name. Yeah, cassock, the pastors, the Roman fathers, they are in cassock. Except they are the only people, except it's religious clothing that you wear it every day. But it shouldn't be a uniform. So this is also telling you, if you are in school, right? If you are in school that it requires uniform, please don't wear the uniform to take your picture. All right. Do not also wear hat coverings and other stuffs. I think we've discussed that one over the headphones. Yes, it's very, very important. Headphones, take it off. Your earpiece, take it off. Eyeglasses are no longer accepted, right? They are no longer accepted, except for medical reasons. But even in rare circumstances when they cannot be removed. But why? Why? Just 1 minute taking the picture. Just take it off. All right. So that is that for the photo. Let us go to the editing. Now, additional requirement for a DV program, the diversity visa entrant. And this is for during the visa application, that is immigrant visas. So this is a DV program. Now, the picture should be in a JPEG format. I know somebody whose picture is in a PNG format. PNG. So the person took the picture correct, everything, obeyed the instructions, editing, everything is correct. 600 by 600 pieces, everything is correct. But the format that he saved the picture was PNG and not JPEG. And not JPEG. So it is wrong. So if you click on your picture, you go to information, you get to know the how do we call it? The format of the picture. It should be a JPEG format. Most of the time, if we take a picture with a camera, it is normally stored in JPEG format. And so if you edit it, I have a software that I'll give to you guys, the app. The app is programmed to make sure that it is stored JPEG format. It is compressed for it not to be more than 240 kilobytes. And also the size, the resolution and everything is correct. So after that, we discuss about that app so that you all install it on your mobile phone and use it to edit your pictures. The size of the picture shouldn't be more than 240 kilobytes. In fact, I know a lot of people, they go to photographers, their picture is about 1 gig or 1 megabyte. Sorry, 1 megabyte or 2 mega, even 4 megabyte. This should be kilobyte, less than even, how do we call it? A megabyte, right? It is not even up to 1 megabyte because 1000 kilobytes is 1 megabyte. So it is 240 kilobytes. That means it should be, the size should be less. And so if your picture is about 2 megabyte or 4 megabyte, even if you upload it on the American website, it will not allow you. It will tell you the wrong picture, how do we call it, size. All right. So make sure that the size is also less or equal to 240. And so the software that I will give to you guys, even if your picture is 2 gig, immediately it crop the picture for you. It will make sure that everything goes back to the American standard. It will not be less than and more than that 240 kilobyte. It's a very powerful app. In a square aspect ratio. So when we say a square aspect ratio, it means the length and the width is equal. All right. The length and the width. So the top and the side. So it's 2 inches by 2 inches. Should be equal. All right. Resolution. It should be 600 by 600 pixels. 600 by 600 pixels. So somebody will ask me, what is the difference between the 600 pixels and also the 2 inches? Now, when you take this thing holding me, all right, if we are to measure with a rule or a ruler, if we are to measure with a rule or a ruler, you get to know that the size here is shorter. This one is longer. This side is longer than this side. So it is not squared. But if we cut part for it to be like this, you can see that this side will be equal to this. So if we measure it with a rule, we might get 2 inches here and 2 inches here. That is the inch by size. And we use that to measure your head, the position and other stuff. But the resolution is the quality of the picture. how vivid the picture is, how quality. So because it is electronic, we are not going to measure, even though it is going to measure, the system is going to measure it into inches for you. We are still talking about the image quality, and it should be 600 by 600. I know a lot of people, they do the cropping and everything, but their image quality is about 1,000 and something pixels, and not 600 pixels by 600 pixels. All right. A lot of people are having that issue. And so if you take your picture and you look at the quality and it is not meeting that pixels, then you make sure that you how do we call it? You change it to the right pixels. I wish I had samples of pictures here to show you guys, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it to show you guys. Let me see something if I'll get samples of pictures here. Properties. All right, no problem. I think I'm not having samples here to show you guys. I'm not having samples here to show you guys. But when you want to know the properties, you can use your mobile phone, and you can also use your laptop to check. So if you are using the laptop, you click on it, you go to properties, and then you get to know the size of the pictures. All right. Nobody should send their pictures, because last year I did that and I was overwhelmed. About 500 Ghanaians send their picture for me to edit it. We have only one day, tomorrow, and so I'm not taking any picture to edit. In fact, I am not taking it. I'm running night duty. I need enough strength to guide you guys on Wednesday. And so please, nobody should send their picture. Just listen to it very carefully and do the writing. All right. Now, a lot of people were asking about the DPI. Now you can see that they have updated the website, and now they have separated the DPI. At first, the DPI was inclusion. So last year, a lot of people were getting the 600 by 600, and I was still asking them to get their DPI 300. But now they have exempted the DPI. The DPI, now they are saying that if you have a picture that you want to scan it, instead of you taking a fresh picture, if you want to scan an already existing photo, so you already have American passport picture over there that you took it for your visa, and you want to scan it, a recent one, not old one, a recent one that you want to scan it, then that one you have to make sure that the scanning resolution is the 300 pixels per inches, and that is also called the DPI. That is drop per ink, drop per ink, DPI, drop per ink. In other words, we call it the pixels per inches. All right. So sometimes when you're going through the American portal, you see them indicating you need a DPI of 300 and you need 600 by 600. But now they've stated clearly here that the DPI should go for those who will scan it. And if you are doing, how do we call it? You are taking the picture, all you need is to get the 600 by 600 pixels and also the 240 kilobyte or less and the JPEG format. So they've separated it. All right. That is very, very important. All right. I think now you all understand. Before I give you the name of the app for you to edit your picture, I want you guys to see something on the screen. I want you guys to see something on the screen. Last year, I asked a lady to take a picture. When I was taking, last year, I asked Ghanaians to take their picture because we started on time. Last year, we started about 3 weeks to the American lottery. And so we had 3 weeks to do the education and other stuff. But because of this year, express entry, British Army, and a whole lot, we were not able to start on time. So last year, a lot of people sent their pictures to edit. And this lady sent her picture for me to see if it was correct. Now, look at this picture on the screen and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. If you look carefully, the photographer didn't take it in front of a white background. If you look at the shoulder, if you look at the outline of the shirt, her shirt, you can see that there's a green color. This is telling you that she took it in front of a green background, and they used a photo tool or a Photoshop to edit the background. And so when she brought this picture, I told her that it is wrong. She should go and take another picture. And she was complaining. I paid 20 Ghana cedis. I paid 10,000 Ghana cedis. I said, do you want a proper way of doing things? It is not about the money that you have wasted. You were supposed to come and learn it before you take the photo. And so now that you are not meeting the standard, you have to take another one. And so she went to take another one. Now look at the other one that she took. She brought another one. Look at the difference. I want you guys to comment in the section that the first one and the second one, which one is correct? I want you guys, if both are wrong, you tell me both are wrong. If one is correct, you tell me one is correct. This is the first one, and this is the second one. I want you guys to comment. I want to know if you guys understand. Which one is correct? Somebody said the second one looks real. The ears are not showing. The second one said you are making sense. Both are incorrect. The second one is correct. All right. All right. All right. Both are wrong. All right. Now, if you are using your mobile phone, it is very difficult for you to see the ear. But when you zoom the picture, there is a bit, her ear is showing because her hair, she tied her hair. So definitely part of the ear. If you look at the face, you can see that where the ear is, there's a little is it protrusion or what? Protruding, right? Or something. There's a little flesh showing, and that is the ear. So whether the ear is obvious or not, the American will take it. Because when we were going through the instructions, we got to know that one lady, we couldn't clearly see the ear, but because she tied her hair, they accepted it. So don't focus about the ear. Even though the ear is not obvious, she still has her ear there. You can see it that she has her ear there, even though it is not obvious. But let's look at the two photos, the first one and the second one. This one and this one. Can you tell me if both are wrong? Can you tell me if both are wrong? All right. So people are giving their experiences. Some are saying both are wrong. Some are saying the second one is correct. Some are saying both are wrong because they edited it again. All right. Somebody's saying the hand is showing blue background. All right. Where is the blue background? This is not blue. I don't know if it's your mobile phone. It's kind of off-white background. It's not blue. Color blue is what you see. Yeah, somebody saying if you zoom, you can see the ear. Yes, you can see the ear if you zoom. Yes, you can see the ear. The reason why both are wrong, is because the head position. This one, it is original background. They use a white paper background. A white paper background, right? Some of the photo studios, they use a paper background, white. So it's original background, unedited. However, look at the size of the head. Look at the size of the head. Now we're looking at the angle of the eye to the bottom of the picture. You realize that it is more than that 28 millimeters that they indicated. And if you look at the head is not covering 1 inch. And so this picture is also wrong. This picture is also wrong. So I want you guys to be very, very vigilant. Look at the head size. The head is small. The body is bigger than the head. Samalakwa said the body is bigger than the head. Exactly. And so if we look at the instructions, she's looking straight into the camera is correct. A neutral facial expression is correct. Eyes are obvious. Ear is there. Hair is not covering the face. It's fine. But if you look at the size of the head, it's not covering at least 1 inch of the picture. So that is making it wrong. And if you look at the first one that she took, as for that one, it is edited and totally wrong. And so I asked her to go back to the photographer to demand the original picture and then come and see wahala. Who is this person? I've done American lottery. Who is this person? Telling me that what I edited for you, it is 600 by 600 pixels. Now this picture, in terms of quality, you get 600 by 600 resolution. If you take it to the photo tool, they will tell you that you don't need to crop it again. Now the photo tool will not correct the size of the head. The photo tool only look at the resolution. So if your picture is maybe 1200 by 1000 resolution, it just crop it to 600 by 600. It doesn't crop the head. So if I upload this picture on the American portal to show you guys right now, it will tell us that it is correct. We don't need any cropping again, but it is wrong because the head is smaller than the body. So people are relying only on the photo tool, and I tell them that please come and learn. We have technicalities. The photo tool, reserve it. Get to know whatever you are doing before you use the photo tool to confirm. Because if I upload it on the photo tool right now, it is going to give us a correct data that we don't need any cropping, but it is wrong. Now, I told her to go and bring the original. This is the original. You can see where she stood. You can see that it is a white paper that they place it at the back of her head. So I told her to go and bring the original picture. And wahala, there was a fight between her and the photographer. Why are you disturbing me? I've done the picture for you. Who is I said, tell the photographer that you need it. You paid money. You didn't pay the money for them to edit it. You paid the money for them to shoot you. And so you need your original photo. You didn't ask them to edit it. And so if you are going to take the picture and you believe that the photographer is not good enough to edit it in terms of the head size and other stuff, take the original one on your phone and use the app to edit it. After that, you use the app to edit, you take it back to the photo tool and confirm your resolution, and you're going to get a correct. Because most of the photographers, they believe that they are doing the right thing. Meanwhile, they have not taken time, 2 hours, to study on the American portal. They don't even know the website to even apply for American visa. So how do they even go on the visa portal to know the instructions over there? They are photographers, professional photographers, but they are not travel agents, or they don't know anything about traveling. So how would they know the instructions on the visa portal? So this is not about a photographer. This is about somebody who has learned the instructions on the American portal to know that the head should cover at least 1 inch to 1.4 inches of the entire photograph. All right. Now she brought this picture, and I used that photo tool, that the editing app that I'm coming to give it to you guys. I use it to edit it. So I just uploaded this picture into the app, and this is the outcome. Now look at this outcome. Look at the difference. This one and this one, look at the difference. So you can see that at the end of this, the head is big enough and the ears is showing now. You can see that now the face is even obvious. The head is covering at least. You can see that there is a space from the top of the head to the end of the photo, the top of the photo. And the chin down there is also proper. And you can see that the eyes, from the eyes to the bottom of the photo, will at least be 28 to 35 millimeters. And the head is also covering at least 1 inch. So if you look at this, you can see that now this is correct as compared to the first one. And so this is it. If you compare the two, you can see that a Ghana photographer getting a 2 by 2 inches, 600 by 600 pixels, but look at the picture. And look at tips and just doing the editing, 600 by 600 pixels, but look at the difference, the head difference. This is what we call in. This is what I need you guys to observe. This time, I told you that we don't have any time for us to edit pictures. So don't send your pictures to me, my mail. I respond to mails every month, and you're going to get a response at the end of September. At the end of October. So please don't even try. You send it, you get your response at the end of October, and that is going to go against you. So please do it yourself. Do it yourself. This is the correct one, and the other one is wrong. Even though people will not see anything wrong with the first one because she's looking in the camera, it is a white background, it is correct composition, everything is correct. But look at the head size. look at the head size. All right. Now the app. Let's go straight to the app. The app you need is a video form. I did a video last year on TikTok. I'm going to play the video again for you guys to listen. And so please pay attentively. Those on TikTok, you'll be able to hear the voice, but you wouldn't see the screen, how to edit it, because I'm going to show them how to edit it. So I'm not only giving you the app, you're going to see the logo of the app so that when you go on the App Store, you see which one to download, right? And I'll also show you, demonstrate how you can edit the picture using the app. That will give you the 600 American standard. So if you're on TikTok right now, you better sleep, because this will make no sense to you. You will not see the picture of the app. You will not see how to edit it.
Guys, this is the app to edit your picture to meet the American standard. You are going to do manual cropping. Yes, it is not going to edit it for you automatically. You have to do the cropping yourself. So you have to watch this video to the end. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to download the app, how to edit it, and how to upload it on the American website to verify if it meets their requirement. Don't be in a haste to go and download the app without knowing how to edit the picture, because according to the American website, your head must cover 1 inch to 1.3/8 inches. So guys, this is the app of Passport Photo ID Maker. A lot. That is why you have to come to the App Store. Take a carefully look at this logo. Okay, look at their logo. This is it. Okay, Passport Photo ID Maker. Then install it on your mobile phone and start the editing. Okay, if you are finding it difficult to find this app, the link is right on my YouTube channel. Okay, when you go on my YouTube channel, there's a video that is teaching you how to edit your photo, and the link is embedded in the caption. Okay, so after downloading and installation, you have to open the app. This is what you are going to see. Okay, depending on where you come from, you are going to see your country open over there. You have to click on the country flag. Okay, then you will see that a lot of countries will come here. You have to scroll down till you see United States of America, because you want to edit your picture to the American standard. So I'm selecting USA. Okay, so I select USA and I'm going to see this. You can see that America has a lot of picture standards, but you should look for the DV lottery. Okay, diversity visa lottery. That is the second option, 600 by 600 pesos. So I click on it, diversity visa lottery. Okay, so this is what will show. It will say take a photo or select from gallery. So I'm going to select my picture right from my gallery. All right, so I select my picture right from my gallery and it crops the picture. Okay, it crops the picture. You can also edit manually if needed. That is when you have to make sure that your head, okay, your head is within this circle. It makes sure that your head covers more than 1 inch according to the American standard. Okay, that is why I like this editor very much. So right after editing, you click on the photo editor. Okay, you click on that, then you see it to be this very nice presentation. Then you click done. You can see done at the top right hand corner. You click on the done, then it will come here. All right, the first one is what you're supposed to download, because that is free. The other options are for premium versions. You click on the first one. All right, it will tell you that save. What do you want to do with this photo? So you click on save, and immediately they will tell you that the picture has been saved to your gallery. Right after that, go on the photo tool and go and upload your picture, and you will note that it has been accepted. So right after you save the picture to your gallery, go back to the travel.state.gov. That is the American government website. Go and upload the photo to see if it will meet their requirement. If you are finding it difficult to locate this photo tool, it is on my YouTube channel. Okay, there's a video educating you about the photo tool. I have embedded the link right on my YouTube channel. So when you come here, travel.state.gov, you have to click choose photo. Okay, then you go to photo library, then you select the picture. You will see that automatically they will tell you that your photo does not need cropping because it meets 600 by 600 pesos. That is that. Bye bye. This is the app to edit.
Yes, so thank you very much, everybody. So you could see that I gave you the app and I also showed you how to edit. So you could see that on the app, The app has been designed in such a way that your head, even your head, it will guide you how to place your head so that there is a space leaving. Let me take this off so that you guys can see me. All right. So you see that it has been positioned in such a way that the space, they left a space for you, a gap. And also there is a circle that you have to put your head inside. And from the upper part of your head to your chin, upper part of your head to your chin. All right. Some people were asking me that what if you have beard? If your beard is bushy, trim it nicely, but make sure that your beard is not also part of the circle. Let your beard come out of the circle, because it is only that your chin, the flesh of your chin, not your beard. Because if your beard is up to this side, if your beard is very long and you're trying to put all your beard and your head, it will still make your head small. So let your beard come out of the circle. It should be only the flesh from here, the top here, to the flesh of the chin. All right, let it be in the circle and then upload it, and that is fine. It is free. The app is free. The only thing is, it is only for App Store. I don't know for Google Play. It is only for people with iPhone. All right, but there are a lot of people who are having Android phones, and they also have similar apps that can do. I have not used before because I don't have Android phone over here, and so I've not used it before. If you are somebody who has that app, you said what? Please, the app for the photo editing for Android. This is what I'm talking about. I said I don't know. I don't use Android phone, so I don't know. I cannot download it with my phone, so I don't know. So if somebody is using Android phone who has a nice app like this, you can give a comment, and then people also download. But this is for iPhone. This is for iPhone. It is, you can download it on the Apple Play Store. So let us play the video again, and then I will discuss it one after the other. I will just break it down for you guys to understand properly this time around. All right.
Your picture to meet the American standard. You are going to do manual cropping. Yes, it is not going to edit it for you automatically. You have to do the cropping yourself. So you have to watch this video to the end. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to download the app, how to edit it, and how to upload it on the American website to verify if it meets their requirement. Don't be in a haste to go and download the app without knowing how to edit the picture, because according to the American website, your head must cover 1 inch to 1.3/8 inches.
So guys, this is the app of Passport Photo ID Maker. A lot. That is so the name of the app is the Passport Photo and ID Maker. Passport Photo and ID Maker. You can only see it on the App Store. There are a lot. If you enter Passport Photo and ID Maker, there are about 17 of them. You will not know which one. So you have to look at the logo. The logo is very, very important. The logo is very, very important because there are a lot of those versions on the App Store and even on the Google Play Store. So the logo is very, very important. That's why you have to come to the App Store, take a carefully look at this logo. Okay, look at their logo. This is it. Okay, Passport Photo ID Maker. Then install it on your mobile phone and start the editing. Okay, if you are finding it difficult to find this app, the link is right on my YouTube channel. Okay, when you go on my YouTube channel, there's a video that is teaching you how to edit your photo, and the link is embedded in the caption. Okay, so after download, yes, so when you go to your App Store, you search Passport Photo and ID Maker. You look at the logo, you click on it, then you install it to your mobile phone. It is free. You don't have to pay money. It is free. It is free. When you download it, you open it. When you open, based on the country, it will show your country. All right. You see the Ghana flag over there. Click on the Ghana flag, the country flag. Click on it. When you click on it, a lot of countries will display. Then you choose America, United States of America. If not, they are asking you to crop it according to Ghana standard. But we are looking for American standard. We are looking for American standard. And so we have to click on the Ghana flag, choose America to change the flag to US so that the options for US will come. Loading and installation, you have to open the app. This is what you are going to see, okay? Depending on where you come from, you are going to see your country open over there. You have to click on the country flag, okay? Then you will see that a lot of countries will come here. You have to scroll down till you see United States of America because you want to edit your picture to the American standard. So I'm selecting USA. Okay, so I select USA and I'm going to see this. You can see that America has a lot of picture standards, but you should look for the DV lottery. Okay, so US has a lot of picture standards. Some of them, it will crop it to 2 inches by 2 inches without considering the pixels. But if you can see diversity visa lottery as option number 2, you click on that one because some of the pictures are used for baby passport photos, employment, and a whole lot. But we have one made for diversity visa lottery, and that one, it is going to consider the 600 by 600 pixels, 600 by 600 pixels. So you have to choose that one, the diversity visa lottery. Choose that one. All right. Diversity visa lottery, that is the second option, 600 by 600 pixels. So I click on it, diversity visa lottery. Okay, so this is what will show. It will say take a photo or select from gallery. So I'm going to select. So you can see that when you click on the diversity visa lottery, they've even indicate the requirements over there. So the ID type, it will make sure that it store the picture in JPEG format. So you can see it over there. It makes sure that it is JPEG format, and it will make sure that it converts the size to 600 by 600 pixels. And it will also make sure that it is a plain light background, that is a white background. So the photo to make sure that your background, everything is correct. It will not edit your background. You are supposed to take your background, the correct background, but it is just giving you an instruction that this is the American standard, a JPEG format, 600 by 600 pixels with a plain light background or a plain white background. All right, so the photo tool that I'm giving to you, this photo app is very, very important because they have done it according to American standard. A lot of Android apps also crop the pictures according to American standard, but you cannot differentiate the DV program because American standard, we have the picture for visas, we have baby visas, we saw it, you saw the different categories. So your app, how will you know that one, it is America, but under the America, it is meant for DV program? That is why I said I cannot recommend any app for Android people because I don't have an Android phone. I'm supposed to look at it, upload it to the photo tool, and make sure that it's correct before I recommend it for you guys. Yes, we have to do the right thing over here. So for now, it is only iPhone apps that I know on the App Store. It is only on the App Store that I know. All right. My picture right from my gallery. All right. So I select my picture right from my gallery and it crops the picture visa lottery. Okay, so this is. So you can see that they've written take photo, select from gallery, take photo, select from gallery. Take photo means you are now come to snap the picture. But because you have gone to a professional photo studio or you've used your phone to take a correct picture on your mobile phone, it is in your gallery. So you just click select from gallery, and immediately it will go to your gallery. You go and look for the photo and then it will upload. So that is what I did. I just clicked on my gallery. A lot of photos came. I just clicked on the one I want and then it uploaded. This is what will show. It will say take a photo or select from gallery. So I'm going to select my picture right from my gallery. All right. So I select my picture right from my gallery and it crops the picture. Okay. So the picture that I uploaded, automatically it was a passport picture, but it was not American standard. And so it had everything correct, but you could see that the head was not positioned properly. You could see that the head, on top of the head, there was a little gap in the circle. In the circle, there was a little gap. So I had to at least position the head properly. So if you are using a mobile phone, just use your two hands on the screen and try to zoom it. You know how to zoom a picture when you're zooming a picture. So just put your two hands on your screen and try to zoom it and also make sure that the head is covering. So if you upload your picture and your head is inside, make sure that you zoom it for your head to cover the circle. They have intentionally left a line on top. That line, don't cross it, because they know that America, you need to leave a space, as we discussed. So make sure that that line is covered. Somebody was saying, what if your hair is bushy? If your hair is bushy enough that you've left it, those guys who used to do afro, please just trim it back. Either you hold it back, get a tie and hold it back, because your hair is going to obstruct the picture. It is going to obstruct the picture. So if your hair is bushy, just as I told the ladies to cover their hair back, make sure that you find a way to put it back, or probably you can use your hand to hit your head to make it lower. All right, this, we are not looking at beauty over here. We are looking at how your picture is correct. So if your hair, you think it will obstruct, it is grown enough, you can use your hand to hit your hair to make sure that it is down. All right, just compress your hair to make it down so that it can really fit inside. And your beard, I told you, if your beard is grown, forget about the beard. The beard can come to the neck region, but make sure that the flesh of your chin is in the circle. Your beard can come out of the circle, because you know your beard will be at the neck region. It's nothing, but make sure that your chin, right, the original chin or the flesh of the chin, is in the circle. All right. It crops the picture. You can also edit manually if needed. That is when you have to make sure that your head, okay, your head is within this circle. It makes sure that your head covers more than 1 inch according to the American standard. Okay, that is why I like this editor very much. So right after editing, you click on the photo editor. Okay, you click on that, then you see it to be this very nice standard. Okay, that is why I like this editor very much. So after you have positioned your head correctly, that you know that everything is okay, you can see a photo editor beneath the picture. Just click on the photo editor, just tap on it. When you tap the photo editor, it will take us to a different page. Then we can save the picture. So right after editing, you click on the photo editor. Okay, you click on that, then you see it to be this very nice presentation. Then you click done. You can see done at the top right. So when you click on the photo editor, you just look at the top right corner where your battery percentage used to show. A lot of mobile phones, you can see your battery percentage over there, the top right corner. You can see done. Click on the done. When you click on the done, it is going to save for you. Hand corner. You click on the done, then it will come here. Now, when you click on the done, they are asking you how you want them to save your picture, whether a single picture or 6 in 1 or 12 in 1, a lot. This is for those who be printing their pictures. A lot, you see, so if you are a photographer and you want to print it, then that one you can arrange it. And even that one, you have to pay for it. But this one is free. If you are printing just one, it is free. You are just saving it to your mobile phone. So the first one, the 600 by 600 pixels, that one, just click on that. So they're asking you to select which format. So during that stage, just click the first one, the first picture, the bigger picture, click on it, and then they'll ask you to save it. All right, the first one is what you're supposed to download because that is free. The other options are for premium versions. You click on the first one. All right, it will tell you that save. So when you click on the first one, they are going to ask you, what do you want to do with this photo? Do you want to print it? Do you want to email it? Do you want to share? Do you want to save it to your gallery? So you can click save. Immediately you click save, it will store onto your gallery. So you click save, it will be stored onto your gallery. And one thing is, I like about this app, it will give you 600 by 600 pixels. It will give you 300 DPI. I don't know why it gives 300 DPI, but it will automatically give you 300 DPI. That is one thing the other apps cannot do. So even now that the DPI is not necessary, last year, the app was very, very powerful. They have really feed it with the lottery standards. So other apps will just give you 600 by 600 pixels and you get like 91 DPI or 92 DPI. This one, if you use this app, automatically it will give you 600 by 600 pixels. It will store it JPEG format. It will make sure that the size is not more than the 256, and it will also give you a 300 DPI. And that was why I love this app. So if you are still using this app, it is very, very good. What do you want to do with this photo? So you click on save, and immediately they will tell. So when you click on the save, they will tell you success, photo saved to your phone gallery. So click on the save, and immediately it goes to your gallery. Now, when it goes to your gallery, that is not all. You still want to know if you're meeting the American standard. And so this live that you're watching, I've embedded 2 links, both on Facebook and on YouTube. I've given you the link to upload the link to how do you call it, apply the lottery, and also the link to use the photo tool. I've given you the photo tool link. And so click on the link on this YouTube. It will open the photo tool page for you. Upload your picture to see if it meets the standard. Upload your picture to see if it meets the standard. Okay, so after saving it to your gallery, you go to the photo tool to check. And when you check, you get to know that it is correct. The reason why I want you to do the editing, everything before you upload, I will tell you later. All right. Tell you that the picture has been saved to your gallery. Right after that, go on the photo tool and go and upload your picture, and you will note that it has been accepted. So right after you save the picture to your gallery, go back to the travel.state.gov. That is the American government website. Go and upload the photo to see if it will meet their requirement. If you are finding it difficult to locate this photo tool, it is on my YouTube channel. Okay, there's a video educating you about the photo tool. I have embedded the link right on my YouTube channel. So when you come here, travel.state.gov, you have to click choose photo. Okay, then you go to photo library. Then you select the picture. You will see that automatically they will tell you that your photo does not need cropping because it meets 600 by 600 pixels. Yes. So when you go to the photo tool and you upload the picture, they are going to tell you that your photo does not need cropping because the dimensions are 600 by 600 pixels. When people see this, they are like, because there is a cancellation something over there, they're like, they've rejected my picture. No, they said it doesn't need cropping again because the photo tool crops it to 600 by 600 pixels. It doesn't crop your head. That is one trick about the photo tool. It doesn't crop your head. It only does the 600 by 600 pixels. And so once the picture is 600 by 600 pixels, the photo tool will tell you that it is correct. Another example is if you take the picture and there is a tree behind you, even if you don't use a white background, and you go to the photo tool, once it will just, when it is 600 by 600, it will say you don't need any cropping. But meanwhile, they are actually a white background. So the photo tool cannot detect, even if the background is there's an obstruction, there's a car, there's a car behind you, it will not detect it. It only detects 600 by 600 pixels. And so I don't really rely on the photo tool, but I use it to confirm if the app really gave me whatever they want. And so once I use the app and I confirm it with the photo tool, I am okay, then only to use the photo tool to do my cropping. Other people also use the photo tool to do their cropping. That is fine. But how do you know? Because on the photo tool, there's nothing for you to zoom your head. There's no calibration for you to make sure that your head is in the circle. And that is very, very difficult. So you have to guess. So I will encourage everybody, except you cannot download the app, that you can rely only on the photo tool. So right after this live, I'm going to teach you how you can edit with also the photo tool on the American website to also see if you can crop it. All right. That is that. Bye-bye. Let us go to the American website, the travel.state.gov, and see what the photo tool has for us. So I've given you a link to the photo tool, right? This is the photo tool. I've given you a link right in the video that you're watching here on Facebook and on YouTube. You click on it, it brings you here to the photo tool. You're going to see example over here. Then there's choose photo. Choose photo. If you are using a laptop, it will display different. If you are using a phone, it will also display different. But whatever, the link, click on it, it will bring you here. You are going to see choose photo. You can see choose photo down here where the mouse is. just click choose photo. If you click on it, it will take you to your laptop for you to, or your mobile phone, your gallery, for you to select your picture. You cannot see it because of the software I'm using. It protects my database on my system. And so I will only upload it for you to see, but you not see the pictures on my laptop. All right, so I'm going to click choose photo. I am on my laptop, but you cannot see, but I can see. Now, I'm first going to upload a picture to show you. So this is the picture that was, okay, they said overall image quality may be poor, resolution and everything. Now, this picture is rejected because, how do we call it? It is compressed, because it is compressed. All right. Apart from it is because of how I sent the picture. Let me send it properly. It is because of how I sent the picture. I sent it now. If the photographer takes the picture for you, please make sure that they either send it. Make sure that they send it through a document format or Bluetooth or something. Because I wanted to teach you guys, I just forwarded the picture to my WhatsApp. So WhatsApp has compressed it. That is also another strategy. Please don't let them send the picture through WhatsApp. If they are sending it through WhatsApp, it should be a document format. So just give me a minute. Let me use this phone to send the picture. To send the picture through a document format, and then we see what just give me a minute. We need to do the right thing to be sure of whatever we are doing. All right. So the same way, if you go and take your pictures, make sure that it is not sent through WhatsApp. If not, it will compress. It will compress. You go and upload at the photo tool, and they will tell you that wrong format. The picture has low quality. You go back to the photographer. They will take the same picture for you. They will send it through WhatsApp. You come and they will still tell you that wrong. It has been rejected. So please, the medium of sending is also very, very important. September, October. Just give me a minute. We need to do the right thing. Let me play the video for you guys whilst I'm doing the editing, so that at least it will benefit you. It's better than me not talking. All right. So I'm playing the video again.
Guys, this is the app to edit your picture to meet the American standard. You are going to do manual cropping. Yes, it is not going to edit it for you automatically. You have to do the cropping yourself. So you have to watch this video to the end. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to download the app, how to edit it, and how to upload it on the American website to verify if it meets their requirement. Don't be in a haste to go and download the app without knowing how to edit the picture, because according to the American website, your head must cover 1 inch to 1.3/8 inches.
So guys, this is the app or passport photo ID maker. A lot. That is why you have to come to the app store. Take a carefully look at this logo. Okay, look at their logo. This is it. Okay, passport photo ID maker. Then install it on your mobile phone and start the editing. Okay, if you are finding it difficult to find this app, the link is right on my YouTube channel. Okay, when you go on my YouTube channel, there's a video that is teaching you how to edit your photo, and the link is embedded in the caption. Okay, so after downloading and installation, you have to open the app. This is what you are going to see. Okay, depending on where you come from, you are going to see your country open over there. You have to click on the country flag. Okay, then you will see that a lot of countries will come here. You have to scroll down till you see United States of America, because you want to edit your picture to the American standard. So I'm selecting USA. Okay, so I select USA and I'm going to see this. You can see that America has a lot of picture standards, but you should look for the DV lottery. Okay, diversity visa lottery. That is the second option, 600 by 600 pesos. So I click on it, diversity visa lottery. Okay, so this is what will show. It will say take a photo or select from gallery. So I'm going to select my picture right from my gallery. All right, so I select my picture right from my gallery and it crops the picture. Okay, it crops the picture. You can also edit manually if needed. That is when you have to make sure that your head, okay, your head is within this circle. It makes sure that your head covers more than 1 inch according to the American standard. Okay, that is why I like this editor very much. So right after editing, you click on the photo editor. Okay, you click on that, then you see it to be this very nice presentation. Then you click done. You can see done at the top right hand corner. You click on the done, then it will come here. All right, the first one is what you're supposed to download because that is free. The other options are for premium versions. You click on the first one. All right, it will tell you that save. What do you want to do with this photo? So you click on save and immediately they will tell you that the picture has been saved to your gallery. Right after that, go on the photo tool and go and upload your picture, and you will note that it has been accepted. So right after you save the picture to your gallery, go back to the travel.state.gov. That is the American government website. Go and upload the photo to see if it will meet their requirement. If you are finding it difficult to locate this photo tool, it is on my YouTube channel. Okay, there's a video educating you about the photo tool. I have embedded the link right on my YouTube channel. So when you come here, travel.state.gov. Yes, so I've been able to send a picture, a document format. When you're sending a picture on WhatsApp, WhatsApp compresses the picture, as I told you. So on WhatsApp, you are not supposed to select as a photo. You go to document before you go to gallery, and it will go as a document. That is exactly what I did. But the first one I sent as a normal photo, and therefore it compressed the pictures for me. And so I'm going to, I've rectified my mistake. So let's go back to the photo tool, and then I'm going to choose a photo. I'm going to choose a photo. So you can see that the photo, I uploaded a very bigger picture. All right. So I can go crop manually, choose a new photo. I don't know why it doesn't allow me, but you saw the photo, right? Right. Immediately as I upload, you just see the photo. It's the bigger picture that you saw on the screen. This picture, I uploaded this picture. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is the photo that I uploaded, this one. Okay, so the photo tool immediately cropped it for me. And you can see that the head, how it cropped the picture for me is the same as how this app cropped mine for me. So when I use the app and you look at the photo tool, you can see that it is the same. But what the man did for the lady was different. If you look at this one, you can see that the head is small. So even the photo tool here is correcting the picture. Okay, so the photo tool is correcting the picture for us. So you can also use the photo tool to edit if you have your pictures correct. Now, another one is this one. let's choose another photo. This is a picture. Where is it? Good. So you can see this one. Correct. Your photo does not need cropping. Correct. Your picture does not need cropping. You can see this one. Now look at this picture carefully. Look at it carefully. You can easily see that it didn't see any sign. It is correct. But look at the head, the size of the head. Look at the size of the head. That is why I was telling you guys that don't rely on the photo tool. This same picture, look at where the head is. But it is saying that the picture does not need cropping. And so you cannot crop it. And so somebody like this will go and upload the picture on the American way for the lottery. And they'll disqualify you because even though the photo tool has detected 600 by 600 pixels, it is still, the head is not correct because your head is supposed to be big. Look at the two examples. When we try to use the photo tool to edit the original picture, look at how it cropped it for us. And now look at how it cropped it for us. You can see that the head is bigger. But when you uploaded the one that you have already edited, it told you that you don't need cropping again. But the question is it a correct edited picture? Is it a correct format? Is it a correct format? That is the question. Is it a correct format? You see, so you have to make sure that it is not only about you using the photo tool, it is about you getting a correct app that can really position your head for you. If not, then leave the picture. Leave it. Don't touch it. Don't edit it. Immediately, as soon as the photographer take the picture, they shouldn't even touch it to crop it. They shouldn't touch it. That one, then the photo tool can work for you. That one, the photo tool can work for you. If the photographer touch the picture like this one, the photographer has edited it for the head to be already small. But look at the size. So the photo tool cannot crop it again. So it will tell you that you don't need cropping. Meanwhile, it is a wrong picture. So please, those of you guys who uploaded your picture on the photo tool and it gave you that the picture that does not need cropping, it is correct. It is correct. Look at the size of the head. Look at the size of the head. Is it the same as the American standard? If it is not the same, then you are wrong. So this is the picture, the wrong picture, but it is telling us that the size of the head is correct. Sorry, it is telling us that because of the, how do we call it? The resolution, it is correct. Meanwhile, the head is small. The head is small. So that is it. So if we are to crop the original picture using the photo tool, this is how it is going to be. So after that, we go to accept and proceed. So look at it. Look at it. So you can see the difference. So when I use the photo tool to crop, look at the difference. Look at the app and look at the photo tool. Look at the app and look at the photo tool. You can see that it's the same thing. All right. This was done by the app and this was cropped by the photo tool. It was the same thing. But this same photo tool is telling us that the other picture too is correct. But meanwhile, look at the head. So if you are using the photo tool, then make sure that you don't touch the picture. As soon as you take it from your camera, just go straight to the photo tool and edit it. If not, then use the passport editor to edit it, then use the photo tool to confirm. So that is the strategy. So number one, get a standard picture. Don't touch it, don't crop it, nothing. Go straight to the photo tool and it will crop it for you. Or if you have already cropped your picture, because the photo tool cannot crop it again, use the other app to make sure that your head, because that one, you can straighten your head. Use the other app to straighten your head to make sure that everything is intact. Then you save it. I believe you all understand the difference. I believe you do understand. Okay. So at this point, it is up to you. Do I need the photo tool? Yes. Then as soon as the photographer take the picture, please don't touch my picture. Give it to me like that. Don't even crop it. I need the bigger one. So just like this. As soon as they send the picture, they take the picture just like this. You can see that even the wall is there. The wall is showing. Just take don't let them even touch it so that the photo tool can do the magic for you like this. If not, you touch it like this. It will give you a 600 by 600 because the photographer will edit it to 600 and the photo tool will not be able to do any editing. It will tell you that you don't need any cropping and you cannot do anything to it. cannot do anything to it. So please make sure that you're following my teachings and make sure that you're doing the right thing. As I told you, your kid's picture, yourself, your spouse, all the pictures should be correct. All the pictures should be correct. If not, you will be disqualified. If your husband, your wife, or your child do not take a picture, don't include them for safety reasons. Don't include anybody who do not participate to take a correct picture for you, because a single mistake can disqualify all of you. A single mistake. And if your picture is wrong, it means you don't even need to even do the lottery. You don't even need to do the lottery, because the picture is the only thing that can save you to the stage number 2 for the computer to select the random. So I know a lot of people, they got their pictures correct, but the computer didn't select them. That is fine. If your picture is correct and the computer do not select you, you know, at least you did better. It is better than somebody who got wrong picture and didn't even go to the system. They just took them right from stage number 1. They didn't even get to stage number 2 for the computer to select the winners. So a lot of people end up stage number 1 and do not even move to stage number 2 because of the wrong pictures. And please, duplicate application. You applying twice, either by yourself or maybe an agent doing it and you also doing it. It is all wrong. Make sure that you do a single application. This video is being stored on YouTube for future references. It is also stored on Facebook. So those of you guys on TikTok, you can come and watch it later. We have only tomorrow. Tomorrow, God willing, I'll come here to answer questions. I'm not answering questions about the photo because a lot of people saw us doing it. They rushed from TikTok. They just joined and they don't understand anything. And therefore, they're giving comment. If I try to answer, we are going to stream about 2 hours. That will make it lengthy. So I'm not answering questions about the photo. All the questions is towards whatever we discussed previously. So please watch the video over and over again. Tomorrow, when I come live, both on Facebook and on YouTube, I don't know if I'll come live on YouTube tomorrow, but probably on TikTok, I will assist everybody with your questions. And I will also make sure that you've all taken your photo and you have edited it and you've been able to upload it using the photo tool. I'm coming to sleep. I'm very, very tired. I went for a night duty. When I wake up, I'll try and shoot videos, how to edit your picture with the app and put it on TikTok. Because last year I uploaded it. If I upload it again on TikTok, it will tell me a copyright, right? It will tell me a copyright. So I have to shoot another version of that same video again. So when I wake up, I will shoot it, how to edit your picture using the app, and also how to upload your picture using the photo tool to edit it for you. I'll do all those videos right on TikTok for you guys to also benefit. But please, I cannot do a video about whatever we discussed today. Your dressing, your posture, and all that things. So please watch this video attentively. It is really, really going to help you. I wish you the best of luck. Tomorrow, I'll be here for you guys to answer most of your questions for Wednesday. Wednesday, I am online the whole day. I'll be looking at people who are gifting me on Wednesday because I'll not be eating, I'll not be bathing, I'll not do anything. I'll be online the whole day for you guys. So I'll see the people who gift me on Wednesday. If you have never gifted me, as for Wednesday, you have to gift me. Go and get gifts and come and gift me on Wednesday. Everybody on TikTok, on YouTube. YouTube you cannot gift. You gift me on TikTok. You gift me. So we will be on TikTok to help everybody from the morning till 4 p.m. Then as soon as it's 4 p.m. UK time, we have 1 hour for the result. So that time it will be 3 p.m. Ghana time. So when it's 4 p.m. here, 3 p.m. in Ghana, that means we have 1 hour to apply. I'll go on break, rest, and then as soon as it is time, I'll come live again, and then we all do the application together. So Wednesday, I'm in the house. I'm the whole day for you guys. All right, I'm in the house the whole day for you guys. So don't worry. I wish you the best of luck. Please go and take your pictures today. If you cannot edit it tomorrow you can edit it. All right, everybody go and take your pictures. It's 12 p.m. in Ghana. The photo studios are still open, or you can use your mobile phone. Go and take your pictures. I wish you the best of luck. Bye-bye.